We can see number sentences with fractions just like we can with whole numbers. If you imagine 3 friends went fishing and they each caught 4 fish, how many fish were there altogether? Well, the key words that we need to look for are 3 friends and they each caught 4 fish. So each means we have 3 groups of 4. How many fish were there altogether? So we have 3 times 4, which equals 12. Now here's a simple one with fractions. If Joseph left home to walk to school, he got 1/3 of the way there before he realised he'd forgotten his hat. He had to go back and get it. So we can work out how far he walked altogether. He walked 1/3 of the way there, and then he realised he'd forgotten his hat. So he actually had to go back. So he has to turn around and walk another 1/3. That means he's walked 1/3 and another 1/3, which equals 2/3. So what about these keywords? If we've got addition and subtraction, how could we sort these out? More means we're adding. Less means we're subtracting. Added means addition. Subtract, well, that's subtraction. Removed means we've subtracted something. If we've gained something, we've got more, so we've added on. Together means all together, so we would add things together. If we lost something, it was taken away or subtracted. So take away is also subtraction. Another means more, so we would add if we saw another. Now here's some more stories with fractions. Oh, yum. Sandra made a pizza and took it to school. 10/15 of it was eaten at school. She took the rest of the pizza home. What are some of the keywords? Well, let's have a look. 10/15 of it was eaten at school. So she started with a whole pizza and then some of it was taken away. And she took the rest. So she took what was left after 10/15 was eaten. So we need to subtract. If a whole pizza is 15/15, we have 15/15 and 10/15 was eaten or subtracted. So that means there's 5/15 left for her to take home. 15/15 minus 10/15 equals 5/15 is how we'd write it using numbers. Now how could we match these stories with their number sentences? We've got 3 stories and 3 number sentences. Our first one says the triathlon was made up of 1/6 swimming, 1/3 running and 1/2 riding. It says made up of, so that means we're going to be adding things together. And it says and, which means adding on. So we've now got addition and we want 1/6 and 1/3 and 1/2. And if you look here, that's what we've got, 1/6 plus 1/3 plus 1/2. So we can change position there. Now a skydiver had to open the parachute after free falling 4/7 of the way down. The whole way down is the total, or 1. And the part where he had to put the parachute on was 4/7. So where he was free falling means the whole part, or 1, and then we subtract 4/7 for when he had the parachute. So that matches that one. And our last one says, I shared my pocket money with my 2 sisters and gave them 2/7 each. So I shared my pocket money. So that's the whole amount I started with. And I gave them some. So I subtracted from mine and I gave them 2/7 each. So I'm going to be subtracting 2/7 each. And since there are 2 of them, I subtract it twice. So I've got 1 minus 2/7 minus 2/7.